Welcome to Kuti Wildlife Reserve, a breathtaking sanctuary located at the heart of Salima, Malawi. This hidden gem is just 1 hour 30 minutes drive from the capital city, Lilongwe. Spanning an impressive 2,000 hectares, this reserve is a safe haven for non-carnivorous animals in a thriving ecosystem featuring a mixture of savanna and Mayombo woodland. Some of the animals that can be found at Kuti Wildlife Reserve include wildebeest, sable antelope, giraffes, and zebras. Before the vibrant wildlife of Kuti Wildlife Reserve graced the sunlit savanna, a vision was born. A vision rooted in the belief that conservation and community could flourish together.
Kuti used to be a cattle farm operated by the Malawi government together with the German government. There was a project to improve the genetics of cattle and the quality here in Malawi. That was during the 1990s. Eventually, during a change of government, that whole project fell apart, and then the wildlife reserve, which wasn't a wildlife reserve yet, came into the hands of the privatization committee. Then a trust was started to start managing the place. So all the cattle was taken out and nature was given a chance to recover. So all the natural bush was coming back, and they introduced some of, Malawi's most amazing wildlife species. Officially, it only became a registered wildlife reserve in 2005. So next year, that's 20 years ago. And the goal has always been to preserve some of the species here in Malawi, and not only preserve them but actively breed them. The reserve is too small to have any dangerous wildlife, so there's no lions, no elephants. But that also means that the wildlife species that we do have, they're safe, because they're not being hunted by other animals. So one of the goals of Kuti has always been to breed these animals so they can be transferred to other parks within the country as well.
Kuti Wildlife Reserve is now on the path of restoration. By combining community involvement with education, Kuti Wildlife Reserve is not only restoring its landscapes, but also nurturing a culture of conservation.
Another amazing project that we've started recently is we've started a partnership with an organization called Lessons in Conservation. They started in South Africa, but now they're in different African countries, including in Malawi. It's a really cool organization. They work with students from the Bunda University as well as in Zomba, but we work with the guys mostly here in Lilongwe, or because it's not that far from where we are. And these young people are so passionate and energetic about nature conservation. They have a whole program for young children to teach them more about nature, about the importance of protecting it, about ecosystems, sustainability. And they do it in such a way that it's fun for these kids to learn. It's not boring, it's not like a normal classroom kind of setting. They do a lot of games, there's a lot of laughing, there's a lot of joy going on as well. So we've started a partnership with them, and we've just finalized the first pilot program with the children of some of the staff we have here at the reserve. And that was a huge success. So now, step by step, we want to reach out to all the schools in the area surrounding the reserve as well.
Kuti Wildlife Reserve offers different services such as villas, camping sites, and a sunset deck for tourists to enjoy during their visit.
Well, we do have different types of accommodation here at Kuti Wildlife Reserve. We have bush villas and bush chalets as well. So for the bush villas, they're en suite, but for the bush chalets, they're not en suite. But they do have a separate bathroom and toilet. And where we are right now, we're at the bush villas, which are en suite. They have 2 bedrooms, all of them are en suite, and kitchen facilities as well, which is equipped. And we do have the camping space here as well, where it's called the Landirani. So you can bring your own tents. Most of our equipment here are used with, for example, the kitchen equipment. We do use gas, and it's an eco-friendly reserve that actually makes sure that it sustains the conservation.
At the gateway of adventure and conservation, the front office at Kuti Wildlife Reserve plays a pivotal role in shaping every visitor's experience. Here, the first impression is crafted and the journey into the wild begins.
Once they arrive here, I always explain to them the activities we have here and what we can offer to them. Actually, here we have a restaurant, bar and shop. They can also have cold drinks. And maybe people might think that being the bush, we don't have electricity. But here we use solar power, so that means we have electricity at least every day.
Kuti Wildlife Reserve has distinguished roads complete with signs and designated footpaths, allowing visitors to walk in or bike through the reserve and experience its natural beauty up close. The reserve is not just a place to stay, it's a hub of activities that connect guests to the natural world.
We have guided bush walk, we have safari drives, we have horse riding, and we have cycling. And Kuti Wildlife is also a paradise for bird watchers. We have over 250 species of birds.
One of the major activities at Kuti Wildlife Reserve is horseback riding.
Kudabula anthu kunoku ku Kuti Game Reserve atakhala kuti akupanga ndondomeko ya mahosi ndimatha kupita kumekuja ndikuwapanga converse za mahosi ndimatha kuwauza kuti horse activities ndi chinthu chabwino kwambiri ndi pamwe ndi pang'ono anthu ajamamba kutha kumvetsetsa ndimene ndimafotokozera kena kwamamba kuchuza kuna kuti okay tichuza titenge horse riding chifukwa choti ndi easy kuti tipeze nyama mumchire. And horse imatha kupita pafupi ndi nyama close by mwina 10 meters or mwina so kupita kuma zebra mwina 5 meters mutenga mapikicha anu chifukwa zozimachitika nyama zija zimatha kuva fungo la mahosi sili kuva fungo la iwe yayi and zimangotenga kuti iyi ndi nyama izathu ndi chifukwa kuti mapita pafupi kwambiri ndi advantage kwambiri kuti uone nyama komanso ndi advantage kwambiri kuti utenge mapikicha abwino komanso kuti udziwe kuti nyama ndi zotani kuti zimagwizana motani pakati pa mahosi ndi nyama za ntchito.
The reserve has created numerous job opportunities for locals, from caring for the horses to guiding tourists through the breathtaking landscapes, and each role plays a vital part in the reserve's operations.
Timaonetsetsa kuti mahosi akukhala bwino palibe chinechi chonse chimene chikuwapinga kumbali kuti akudya bwino, timakapatsa malo oti azidya komanso timapatsa chakudya chimene timachipatsa chimene chimapereka thanzi komanso ndi mavitamini mahosi kuti azikula mwathanzi komanso azikhala mwamphamvu kuti nthawi yoti tikupanga horse riding azikhala kuti health yawo ili bwino. Ndipo mahosi kuno kumakhala ntchito ngati kumwera udzu wa mahosi kuti zizidya kuzipanga grooming, we call it grooming. It's like kuchotsa the dust mafumbi maso timayesera kuzipanga zoti zikhoza zadya muja makhoti kuziputaso kuti zimakhoti pakamwa pamwina zili ndi zakudyazo za matende mazikuputa zooneka clean kuti munthu ngati wasamba ali smart kunyumba ngati wakwera pasadu ngati azikhala kuti nayeso akamatsika azikhala solali clean.
The non-dangerous game at Kuti Wildlife Reserve strives in the environment and some of the animals that visitors should expect to see at Kuti Wildlife Reserve include wildebeest. Did you know that wildebeest have bodies that are modified to their migratory habit? The slanted back is a result of the shoulders that are positioned high on the body, and they have long legs. This allows them to canter for long distances. Kuti Wildlife Reserve has a huge population of sable antelope. These graceful grazers are easily recognized by their impressive back-curving horns. A fascinating aspect of sable behavior is their territorial nature. They regularly patrol their boundaries, engaging in ritual displays, ploughing the ground and depositing dung to mark their presence. Kuti Wildlife Reserve is home to the tallest animals in the world, the giraffes. Their tan skin, adorned with light and dark brown patches, provides excellent camouflage among the trees. Kuti Wildlife Reserve has iconic zebras. These charming creatures are known for their striking black and white stripes. Grazers by nature, they feed primarily on grasses, occasionally browsing as well. Zebras live in breeding groups consisting of several mares and a dominant stallion, while young males often form bachelor herds. Every visitor who steps into the gates of Kuti Wildlife Reserve becomes part of this mission, whether through adventure, education, or simply the joy of witnessing nature's wonders. The reserve's effort to create meaningful experiences not only leave lasting memories, but also foster a sense of responsibility towards the environment. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting its final rays across the serene waters of Kuti Wildlife Reserve, we are reminded of the beauty and tranquility that this sanctuary brings. Each day, the cycle of life continues here, where the rhythms of nature harmonize with the spirit of conservation.